Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Route 1 FM and here we are in episode 3 of Grassroots to Glory, where we find Michael Rossendale just above here taking charge of Salford City. The guy is new to the football manager scene. He has taken an ambitious club in a way after his stint in lower league football to see what he can do. Now, if you haven't already, let's get a bit of housekeeping sorted. If you haven't already, please leave a like on the video, subscribe for the channel, and don't forget to find me on my socials at Route 1 FM across any of the networks. And in this video, we are going to see the lead up to where we are. We're towards the end of the transfer window in January. And how we're doing. You can see there from our results. They're the last 5 games over in the corner. We win 2-0 against Forest Green, a 3-0 defeat against Bristol Rovers. Sutton we won 3-1, a 4-1 defeat to Barrow, and a 4-2 defeat to Crawley Town, with West Bromwich Albion in the FA Cup. If you haven't caught my Twitter, I announced that on Wednesday. Then we had Rossendale, Tranmere, Harrogate, and finishing up there against Swindon Town. Now, Rossendale has been doing a bit of work behind scenes, and he's able to pull off a couple of coaching staff members to join, which we will tell you now. We go into the coaching team here. We have notably brought in Park Ji-sung, the former Manchester United player, has joined the rest of the class of 92 as a coach. So we've bring some international flair to it. He's good determination. So he's not bad on wages. 425 quid. You can't see that because my camera's in the way, but that's where we are. But just above him, we brought in Beast Mode himself. Akinfenwa has come in as a notable coach as well to try and bolster the strength of the team as well, and also give his experience in the lower leagues to some of these players to make them better. And I have to say, they are Rossendale's own choices for the club. Bearing in mind, everyone else has been with the club, but he's brought in those two, as well as Andrew Cole, as well, another Manchester United player, former Newcastle and England player, to come in as well, to help with the development of the team. Now, what can I say about this team? I've been watching this team. I've been watching Rossendale at work, and he's doing wonders. You can see he's now up to 7th in the league. Bearing in mind that in the last video he was on the chopping block, so he has turned it around. Notably through this guy, Callum Hendry. He's got 15 goals in 22 games, which is a fantastic goal ratio back. But the question is, how is the team playing? Now, we're going to see a couple of games now. One Christmas, or end of the year, shall I say, Christmas time, we are playing there, and then we're going to see one in the new year. So without further ado, let's get over to Route of the Day and see some action. Now here we are, Salford City away to Grimsby. The question is, what can we do? They've been on a good run lately, Salford. Can they continue it? We've got Chapman in goal before he finishes up his time here at Salford. It's a shame because he's been a good backup keeper, but he won't, or he wants to extend his loan time, but Huddersfield want too much money. And that's one thing that Salford hasn't got. But we've got plenty of heart in the game. So Simon is playing. Hendry's in, and it's a goal. No, it's been ruled out for offside. We peaked too early there. One goal is chalked off. The question is, can Salford carry on? We've been on a good run here in December with 4 wins and 1 defeat so far. The question is, can they carry it on? Finished the new year on a high, and there's Nutley. Nutley has scored. He has scored his first goal of the season. What a quick thinking header at the near post. Now, Grimsby are on the attack again, but it's broken up well. Simone plays it into Watts. Watts looking for a ball over the top to Hendry, but can't get there. But it's been picked up by Leck. Nutley, who's been making waves this season, out to Beckham. Beckham into Shepherd. Drinkwater's in there. Balls across. And there's Hendry again. He has scored. The talisman of the team is continuing a scoring run, which is absolutely fantastic. Come to the second half, Drinkwater, who's been had a fantastic first half of the season, puts the ball in, can't get anywhere. Nutley with a shot, and it's cannoned off the crossbar. I think it looked like it's happened so quick, and that led to this corner. In again, Leck trying to do what Nutley did and couldn't flick it into the near post there. 2-0 ain't too bad. Here is the team. Look at that. We got a couple of 7s. Nutley there, 8.2. And now you find us away to Barrow. Simon into Toja. Toja, he makes it 1-0. That's a fantastic start for Salford, but the wheels come off. Look how Barrow are just playing it around, and they left a man unmarked to score a goal, which wasn't the best start. Drew back to 1-1, but then look at this. Great little curling effort by Barrow, makes it 2-1 to Barrow. Now in the second half, Wakefield gets the ball in, and there's Mayo with a goal. That's now 3-1 to Barrow, and they finish it up. Well Morrison with a well taken free kick. 4-1 to Barrow, a defeat for Salford. And there you have it. We finished up on a defeat in the highlights, but the question is Rossendale still going to keep his job? And I'll tell you something, he's not been doing too bad. Since our last video, which was we saw the game against Wimbledon, we were already on an unbeaten streak of 3 wins to start off with a couple of draws, and then Peterborough Sports and Wimbledon. So he done really well then to keep his job, should we say. It then started with a 0-0 draw against Carlisle before beating Newcastle under-21s on penalties, I will say, before ending the month of November with a 2-0 win in the second round of the FA Cup against Hartlepool. December then come in, Gillingham 3-1, goals from Watts, Simone and Toja. Saw again a 3-1 victory against Walsall at home. Watson, Torre and Simone getting on the score sheet. Hartlepool in the Johnson Paint Trophy, and of course again a 3-1 victory. Simone getting a couple there. Colchester then arrived, my local team, with Hendry and Lowe scoring for Salford City, before after 14 games unbeaten, a 1-0 defeat to Northampton at home gave the run to an end. So it was shocking scenes to see how well Rossendale was doing, just to be taken away with a 64th minute goal there. We did see Grimsby 2-0 victory away from home to end the year. So how did the new year start? 2023 saw Bradford City, thrilling game, 3-2. We've done so well to dig it in. We were literally 2-0 down before Drinkwater on 87 and Tozer getting 2 in injury time to seal the win. Fantastic, but I'm sorry to say Mark Hughes lost his job then. So it was very hard to take. Barrow in the FA Cup, we lose 2-0. Mower getting both of them. Forest Green In the third round of the FA Cup, we win 2-0. Toja and Hendry getting on the score sheet, which then set up the next game against West Brom. We go out of the quarterfinals of the Ponson Papa John's Trophy, shall I say, to Bristol Rovers. We lose 3-0. They're in the league above us, so it shows how much Salford have got to do in order to compete in that league if they go up. Sutton, then at home, we win 3-0. Toja, Simone and Drinkwater getting on the score sheet very early on. Within half an hour, we were 3-0 up. Before, as you just seen, the Barrow defeat 4-1. And then Crawley Town, we lose 4-2. So, 2 games defeat. We've got West Brom coming next. If we continue in the FA Cup, great. If not, then we've just got the league to concentrate on. And hopefully we can get this league, this first season, done and dusted and review Michael Rossendale as Salford manager, hopefully going into the next season. But if we look at the league standing is where it is. Now, they want us to be winning, or board expectations to win promotion. And we're not that far away from third place. Third place is on 47 with Swindon. We're on 43. So it's going to be hard to get up there. And we've got some tricky games coming up. So perhaps coming out of the FA Cup may not be a bad option. But, hey, this is the wonder of the game. Like I said, finance-wise, it's not doing great. I've got no transfer budget, 78,000 in the wage budget account, so I'm in a good stint there. But the question is, where do you want to be? Now, we'll go over to the under 18s, because this is where I need you to be involved. Now, Jason Mark, I put him in the first team at the minute, but you've got your pick to become one of these players. So please leave a comment below, DM me on my Twitter at Root1FM, and come and join Salford City. I will change your name. I've not even put myself in there. So, but if you want to be in the game as one of these players, even if you want to go under 21s, we can change some of their player names. Excuse me. Come and join us and be part of the Salford City Academy 92. Guys, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let me know what position and what team you want to be in, the under 21s or the 18s. And I will put you in. Just let me know your name, what position you want, and I will send you a picture of who you got to choose from, and I will put you in. But no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, just remember, it's for the love of the game. And I will see you next week.